What's up? We just got back from a 2 day on the Tomahawk, and I knew headed into the full moon that it was going to be off the hook. Boats were boating not just mixed grade, but limits pretty consistently. And heading into it, I was taking my buddy for his first time, and it wasn't hot the entire time, but there was a point at the end where they were debating going back in and just sleeping. It got really rough at the very end of the second night when we were about to have to head in, and Captain Dave was saying, we might be able to get on some school size. They took a vote, and a lot of people wanted to go. There were 4 people seasick, puking. It got pretty gnarly, but I like tuna fishing when it's gnarly. It can be really good, and it was okay before. We had about 70 in the boat, and we could get about 112. And when we stopped for that last half hour, we had time, and they absolutely chewed the paint off the boat. I hooked 4 in a row. Jig I was using, this Johnny jig. Let's see. It's a Katy Perry, but it's been absolutely had the paint totally chewed off it. Like, hooked probably caught 5 fish on that jig while I was there. The gyro Tomahawk, of course. I had my buddy hooked up with an Eddy bomb because we had to go really heavy, 400 plus grams. So that's why this Johnny jigs is 420, and it worked great to stay vertical. Before that, we were on the gyro Tomahawk 350 and this JF jigging 300 gram tungsten sardine, which I've caught a ton of fish with. If it's not too gnarly out, this is a great one to stay vertical with, especially when they're like in a smaller profile, which was the case. We came across a lot of schoolies, so we limited, which I think was 112 for 112 for 28 passengers on a 2-day. And like 41 of those came in the last half hour that turned into an hour. I mean, it was just complete chaos. You could have dropped a wrench down with a assist hook on it, and you would have got bit. They were fluffed up apparently from 100 to almost 500 feet. And literally I got hooked 4 times in a row. And almost seemed like almost everybody was hooked up at once, but complete carnage. There's some shorts, a longer video coming soon, but definitely was the trip I've been looking for. Out of the 3, that was my favorite, not just because my buddy was on there and he got to catch his first and got to catch more than one, but I think I caught 6. And Ray from Fisherman's Landing Tackle Shop was there, and he caught a bunch, and everybody got to at least catch their own fish they've hooked. We only had 1 kite fish that was about 120 pounds, and everything else was mixed grade. A lot of schoolies, and then we got into a lot of 40 to 60 pounders in that last drop. Anyway, it was an amazing trip. Look forward to going again as soon as I can. It's my favorite fishing. Check in with you soon.